House geckos may be harmless, but many people find them bothersome when too many of them appear inside their homes. You probably know why. They often leave droppings everywhere, on tables, shelves, vehicles, and even on the bed. But don't worry. Today, I'll show you a simple step-by-step method to deal with geckos in your home, using only simple, everyday materials you can easily find around the house. The first material you need is an empty plastic bottle. Cut it into 2 parts. If there are many geckos in your house, use a larger bottle so it can hold more of them. After cutting the plastic bottle into 2 parts, take the top section and remove the cap. Then, place it upside down into the bottom half of the bottle. Use tape to secure both parts together firmly. Do this step carefully to ensure the connection is precise, so the tool we're making will function more effectively and last longer. Where are you watching this video from? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to see how far this video has reached across the world. It's truly amazing to know that we can be connected from every corner of the globe. Next, prepare a small plastic bottle and another easily available ingredient, leftover cigarettes. You don't necessarily have to use cigarette butts. You can also use new cigarettes or pure tobacco. We'll be using the tobacco content for this method. Place a few pieces of tobacco into the bottle, then add some water to it. It's important to understand that tobacco naturally contains nicotine, a compound with a distinct smell and taste that geckos and lizards strongly dislike. Nicotine actually serves as a natural defense mechanism for the tobacco plant, protecting it from insects and small animals. Because of this property, the scent released from soaked or fermented tobacco can act as an effective natural repellent. In this method, we'll take advantage of nicotine's natural deterrent qualities by creating a simple fermented tobacco solution. After adding water to the bottle filled with tobacco, let the mixture sit for about 24 hours. This process allows the nicotine content in the tobacco to dissolve completely into the water, creating a fermented solution with a strong, distinct aroma. While waiting for the fermentation process to finish, let's return to the simple tool we made earlier in the video. Now, prepare a cup of coffee and add some sugar until it tastes sweet. It's worth noting that sweet coffee or any sugary food is one of the favorite things that attract house lizards. For this reason, we'll use the sweet coffee mixture as a natural bait. Slowly pour the sweet coffee into the modified plastic bottle. This liquid will serve as an attractant, drawing geckos closer so that the trap we created can work more effectively. Next, coat the inner walls of the bottle with cooking oil or a small amount of motor oil as a lubricant. The purpose of this step is to make the surface slippery, preventing any trapped geckos from climbing back out. This ensures the trap works more effectively. Place this device in areas frequently visited by geckos, such as on shelves, wardrobes, vehicles, or storage rooms. These spots are often their favorite hiding or feeding places. Once positioned, leave the trap undisturbed overnight. By the next morning, you'll be surprised to see how effective it is. Several geckos will have been caught inside without you having to chase them around. This method is not only simple but also safe and environmentally friendly, as it doesn't rely on any harmful chemicals. With a bit of creativity, even a used plastic bottle can be turned into an effective tool to manage geckos in your home. In this video, I'm demonstrating the method using a small-sized bottle to show how this trap works. Despite its simplicity, this technique is highly effective in helping reduce the number of geckos inside your home. Now, let's go back to the tobacco mixture that has been soaking for about 24 hours. During this time, the water will turn brownish and release a strong tobacco scent, a clear sign that the nicotine from the tobacco has dissolved into the liquid. This natural nicotine content is exactly what we're going to use, as geckos and lizards absolutely hate its smell and chemical properties. This natural method is one of the most effective ways to deal with geckos in your home, especially if you're tired of hearing their loud calls at night, which can even scare children or disrupt your sleep. Next, prepare a spray bottle and strain the fermented liquid using a fine cloth or filter to remove any tobacco residue that might clog the nozzle. Once ready, spray the solution onto the areas where geckos usually appear or hide, such as behind furniture, along the walls, near the ceiling, or in dark corners of the house. Make sure to spray evenly until the surface is slightly damp. The strong nicotine aroma will make geckos feel uncomfortable and gradually drive them away from those spots. For best results, repeat the spraying process for several days in a row, preferably at night when geckos are most active. This method is not only cost-effective but also environmentally friendly, as it doesn't rely on harmful chemicals. With just simple household materials, you can naturally and safely repel geckos while keeping your home peaceful and free from their presence. Next, prepare an empty bowl or container and fill it with a generous amount of baking soda, a simple, inexpensive ingredient that's easy to find in almost every home. Baking soda will act as the main base for our mixture. Then, add another common kitchen ingredient, chicken broth powder. You can use any brand you like, or replace it with beef-flavored or umami seasoning powder if that's what you have. Once both ingredients are in the bowl, use a spoon to stir them thoroughly until they are completely combined. Keep mixing until the colors and textures merge, forming a uniform powder with a rich, savory aroma similar to chicken broth. That distinctive scent will be the key element of this mixture. Finally, prepare some dry biscuits, small pieces of meat, or leftover fish, whichever is available. Add them to the bowl and stir again until every piece is evenly coated with the powder mixture. Make sure each surface is fully covered so the aroma can spread effectively and deliver the best possible result. As additional information and an important lesson to understand, it's worth knowing that mice have stomach acid inside their bodies, just like humans. However, unlike humans, mice cannot release gas through burping. This makes them quite different from other animals, such as cats or dogs, which are still able to burp and release internal gas naturally. From this simple biological fact, we can take advantage of a natural scientific principle that can help us deal with rodent problems without using harmful chemicals. In this demonstration, we'll show how a simple reaction between everyday household ingredients can be used as a safe and natural way to control mouse infestations. First, we'll prepare a mild acidic liquid to represent the conditions inside a mouse's stomach. Then, we'll use a bait made of dry biscuits mixed with chicken broth powder to give off a strong, savory aroma that attracts mice. The bait is then combined with baking soda, a simple ingredient that's easily found in every kitchen. When baking soda comes into contact with acid, it produces a chemical reaction that releases carbon dioxide gas. This reaction increases internal pressure within the stomach. Since mice cannot burp or regurgitate like humans or cats, the gas becomes trapped, creating an uncomfortable feeling that discourages them from returning to the area. This principle makes the method effective for reducing the population of mice in homes, storage areas, or farms, all without using poisonous substances that could harm pets or children. You can prepare several small containers filled with this mixture and place them in areas where mice often appear, such as attics, storage corners, or near food supplies. This approach is not only affordable and easy to apply, but also environmentally friendly and safe for households. By understanding this simple natural reaction between baking soda and stomach acid, we can turn ordinary kitchen ingredients into a smart, practical, and non-toxic solution to help control rodent problems in a safe and responsible way.